Hey guys, and welcome back to the Cheer from Head to Toe channel. Now today we are carrying on with our little mini series about Christmas gift ideas. Today we are talking about luxury cheer gifts. If you like that idea and you want to learn what these luxury gifts are, please keep watching. Luxury cheer gifts. You're probably thinking, what are they? And there is definitely like a high-end luxury, some cheer gifts that I think you guys should know about. So our first gift that I think is a luxury gift that people would love to get if you put the money. These gifts for you are Bows of London. Now Bows of London, if you don't know, where have you been? Because they're amazing. They do like the best bows. These bows are so stunning. I'll put like clips and stuff in. These bows are absolutely stunning. They're gorgeous. They're like covered in crystals, they're so elaborate. They're done with like satins and like silks and stuff in such elaborate designs. They are gorgeous, but they are on the pricey side. Like I think probably the cheapest bow ranges from like 40 quid, and I think they go up to like, I don't even know, maybe like 80 quid. Like they have like a Cinderella bow that is like all crystals. It's calling my name, but I don't know now. But yeah, so I'd definitely go and check them out if you're looking to get something for someone that's a bit, like I said, she, that is, anyone would love to receive one of those bows because they are stunning. And they're from the UK. So here I am. Okay. Next on my list, so I'm trying to go from head to toe. That's how I'm helping me to remember all the stuff. So next one I would say is Rebel clothing. Now everyone's heard of Rebel. They're this they kind of came out of nowhere. They're a new brand. They do like cheer wear, they do cheer shoes, they do bags, clothing, but their apparel is like it's quite expensive, and it's kind of the new thing, that people are wanting. They do sports bras, they do like crop tops, they do leggings, they do capri kind of leggings, they do hoodies, they do all different kinds of bags. But what I think, if you could get someone something, would probably be one of their like sets, so like a sports bra and shorts or leggings, because I think that stuff is really cool. And they have like a rainbow collection that was all bedazzled with the gems. Everything is crystallized and it's just stunning. So I think if you could get one of your athletes one of them, you'd be on it to a winner because it is stunning. It's so pretty. I'll put links in for you guys to see. But yeah, and with that, you'd have to also pay for the item and then pay to ship it and pay income tax. So that's why I say they're luxury items to begin, because I think once again they all start around about the £45 mark and then go up to like 100 and something. So we just talked about bows, and then we talked about apparel, cheer gear you could be wearing. So let's go on to shoes. Shoes are another thing. They're essential in cheerleading. Well, I would say they're a luxury item as well, because like most cheer shoes, they probably start at about 50 and go into, they can be not in the hundreds, but the early hundreds. But they are essential, and if you're looking to get someone a gift and you want to spend a bit of money, I would suggest getting them shoes rather than a bag or anything else, because it's something they're going to need, something they're going to need, and you want a quality pair of shoes, and you want something, just save you a lot of money if someone bought them for you. So the different brands are Nfinity. Everyone knows Nfinity. They are one of the leaders in cheerleading shoes. I'll put links to different places you can get Nfinity shoes. I know Excel do them. I think Living Cheer do them. Cheer Up World do them as well. So make sure you look at all the different websites. The reason why I say that is because of postage. Like some of these places, if you spend a certain amount of money, you get postage free. So always make sure you compare to see what they're doing. Every penny counts, even when it's luxury. If you can get postage free, why wouldn't you? Okay, the next up is Varsity. Varsity are coming on the scene. Yeah, they've been in England for a little while now, and they do a variety of Varsity shoes, like the Varsity Ascend. We've also reviewed that shoe, so we'll put a link below. I think for them you have to go to Varsity Europe and they can get it shipped out to you. And then we have VOs from Top Gun, which are, the only place I could find them being sold was Cheer World, so go check them out there. So there's so many different cheer brands out there at the moment, so it's up to you. Do your research. I'll put comments there because we've reviewed quite a few pair of cheerleading shoes in our days, so we'll give you an extra hand. I'd always suggest reading a review. Don't just buy a shoe because do your research, because these shoes aren't cheap. You want to make sure you're investing something that you know what you want. And shoes are made for different reasons. I think people forget that shoes are made to do different things. So make sure you're reading the descriptions, understanding what the shoe is there to do, so it benefits you, because they're expensive. So make sure you're getting your worth. So now, cheer bags. Every cheerleader loves a cheer bag. I mean, loves a cheer bag. Every cheerleader wants a cheer bag. They've got one, they want another one, because they keep bringing out all these different varieties of bags, and we want them all. Especially now they're doing limited edition, you know, that's just so tempting because you feel like it's going to run out, so you're going to want it even more. So, cheer bags. Now we have Rebel. Now Unity sell a select few bags, but I would suggest looking on there because obviously you get it from Unity, it's in the UK already, whereas you can go to Rebel in America, but you're going to have to pay for the bag, then pay shipping, then pay, I think it's like income tax, or you know, when it comes in you have to pay that, so it's a lot of money. But they do have a bigger variety on the Rebel website, so if you want to get your little athlete something that no one else is going to have, because I do like to have bags that people don't have, I go on their website and pay all those shipping costs. We also have Nfinity. So like Nfinity have been like pumping out the bags. They're like, here's a bag, here's a bag, here's a bag, here's a bag. So check them out, and once again they are being sold by a variety of people. They have limited edition ones as well. I'll put some pictures and stuff. They have like a gold one, a navy blue one, they have like a disco bag, so many. And they have like these ombre bags. I mean, they're literally pumping these things out. Like, here's a bag, here's a bag, here's a bag, here's a bag. But I would check them out. Excel have probably all the bags, and then Live and Cheer are doing some, and I know Cheer World are doing some as well, so check that. They're all the same price, so just check them out for postage and stuff. Grab yourself a bargain. And the next on our list is equipment. Now, you know, cheerleading for a lot of people doesn't stop when they leave the gym. You know, they want to keep on, they want to train, they want to give it everything they've got. So when they get into the gym, you know, they're just working on performing really. So when they go home, they want to try and like put the work in. You know, if you want to be a champion, you can't just train at cheerleading. There has to be a lot more effort put in if you want to be on top. But yeah, so we would say we did some research into different equipment that's out there now. One of the big things, and I know a lot of people have this, and I think if you're looking to get your child some kind of luxury item or something like that, gymnastic tumble mats are a big thing right now. You know, it is the perfect luxury gift to give to your son or daughter who wants to practice their tumbles, work on their skills, perfect their tumbles. You know, you can't always go to open gyms and stuff, so if you've got a big enough house, you've got room, gymnastic tumble mat is perfect for your little star to keep training. And then we also have, I'll put a picture of it, it's called a Wobble board, and it's great for working on, like you can work on your stretches, but it's also great on working on your core, because you know, as a flyer or like anyone, you need to be making sure your core, you know how to use it, how to hold your own weight, stuff like that. So it really works on your flexibility and holding your core and engaging with it, so that's really good as well. And then we also have, now this is really famous, I don't know if everyone knows about it, but most people do, Stunt stands. Now this is for flyers or budding flyers, or way to practice if you're not a flyer at the moment but you want to be. So you go home and practice at a stunt stand. They're roughly about £280, but you can get them on Amazon in the UK, which is a really good thing. So I'll put a link below, but yeah, they're about £280. They have all these different components because you can work on like stunting like all girl, you can do partner stunting, you can turn with it and everything. So it's a lovely gift to give to someone, but it is expensive. So I would say make sure you know it's something your athlete is going to use. You don't want them to use it a couple of times and then, because it's £300. So those are our ideas for luxury cheer gifts. If you've got any ideas or anything that you think is really luxury that we've missed out that we should have put in our video, please comment below. I hope these ideas helped you to think of stuff to get for your loved one. But once again, please do not go in debt trying to, you know, show your love. There's many different ways to show your love. Just spending quality time together, sitting with someone, even just phoning them is such an important thing. So remember, Christmas is not meant to be about money, it's about spending time with your family. So remember to do that. Until next time, guys.